Alright, Mr. John, we're starting on your new Cobra 29 build here. You're getting a peak and tune TRBX2 Echo in the Delta Tune spot and a green meter light to match the green channel display. Right now the covers are loose. I got the screws out. And this is stock out of the box. Mic gain all the way up. Hello, 1, 2, check, 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 check. Audio, check, 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 check. Hello, 1, 2, audio, check, 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 check. Oh, little less than 4. With no RMS swing at all. Here's your PEP. Looking at the 50-watt scale. Oh, 4 swinging. Oh, 11, 12. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's what they all do. About 12 peak out of the box. All right, man. Oh yeah, and we're actually putting talk back on the channel 9 switch here for you. And we are putting a big 1969 final in it for you, man. Bump, bump. How about that? These things are sought after, man. They used to be the go-to final back in the day, the old school final, man. These are the best. They're the most rugged, and you get a great amount of power and reliability out of these finals. So I'll be putting that 1969 final in there too for you. 10-4. We'll be back. Bump, bump, bump. All right, man. We got that old final out, and we're putting the new one in. 2SC 1969. Bump, bump. Yeah, man. Soldering looks good. Snug her up. All right, man, let's peek and tune it and see what she does with this 1969 final. Actually, let's see what it does with this 1969 final in it without doing anything at all to the radio except changing the final. I'm kind of curious. Okay, here's the 1969 final, just dropping it in a stock radio and not doing anything. 10-watt scale. Oh, a little bit more forward deflection. Oh, let's see what the PEP is. Last time we were getting about what, 12, 13. Now we're on the 50-watt scale. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Audio. I saw 15, 16 there for a second. Oh, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, there's 15. So it did gain a little bit in the PEP. All right, let's peek and tune it now and see what happens. Bump, bump. All right, now here's after the tune. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, audio. Check, check, check. About 5 watts. About 5 watts RMS. Oh, audio. Check, check, check. Audio, 1, 2, check, check. And she's swinging forward too. That's nice. Oh, it's a little less than 5. Then it swings over 5. Here's your PEP 50-watt scale. And don't forget, this is a 20-watt final, man. 5-watt swinging. Don't forget, this is a 20-watt final, guys. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Check, check, check. So it's doing 20 right there. I can get it to do more than 20, but it'll be dirty. Here, watch, I'll show you. Checking 1, 2. Oh, checking 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Checking 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 20 there, but that's a little bit on the dirty side. I mean, some guys like it there, old school, but we're going to back it down. We'd rather be clean and mean. Bump, bump. Here we go. That sounds a little better. There we go. That sounds a little better. It's doing 20 watts now. A bump, bump. A check, check. Crystal clear. Man, everything's warmed up and that thing's still showing 34 hertz high over there. We're going to have to fix that. I think Cobra needs to recalibrate their frequency counters, because that thing right there is calibrated with the 10 megahertz rubidium standard there from the cell phone towers, and that thing's rock solid right on. Bump, bump. Looking good right there, man. Bump, bump. Let's turn that off so we don't kill the battery. Man, something smells really good upstairs. I think my wife's making them potatoes with the butter and onions. Anyhow, this thing's been sitting here for about an hour running on the bench, so it's all up to temperature. Channel 19, TX frequency. Rock and roll. Look at that, 5 watts. I love this 1969 final. Best final there is. Ooga, ooga, ooga. Yeah, you can take those MOSFETs and throw them in the trash. 1969 final. That's the way to go. Bump, bump, bump. What I like about this final is you can unplug the antenna and key this radio all day long, and that final will not blow. Try doing that with a MOSFET and see what happens. That thing will pop in a few seconds. I've seen them pop within 1 second with the antenna unplugged. So I mean, God forbid your SWRs get jacked up, pinched coax cable in the door, grimy antenna mount, coax connector out there. I've even seen ice from like the antenna stud to the mirror bracket, and that causes like a high SWR, and MOSFETs pop like that, super easy. So can't go wrong with the 1969 final. For the amount of power that you get out of it, it's so rugged. Bump, bump. Oh yeah, we got that echo board in, baby. TRBX2, old school. They don't make those anymore as far as I know. Old school echo board, brother. Best sounding echo board in my opinion. And the 1969 final, old school. Okay, there's no echo. Bump, bump. That thing sounds good. Oh, 1, 2. I should probably set up a tripod for this. I think I'm gonna need both hands to work these knobs. There's right. Oh, the old. He's right. Chicken all. Chicken all. Chicken all. Chicken all. There's right. Bump, bump. Chicken all. There's right. Bump, bump. Chicken all. A bumpity bump, 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 bump. Oh, 1, 2, jigging on. Hey driver. Hey driver. Hey driver. Hey driver. Driver. Hey driver. Hey driver, can I get a radio check? Do I sound like I'm in a hole? A bump, bump, bumpity, check, check, check. That's right. I sound like the old chicken hauler, that's right. Get out of my way, hammer down, westbound, bump, bump. Bump, 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 boom. Best echo ever. I would set it right about 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, yellow. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. Check, check. Right there's about where I would set it for everyday talking. A bump, bump. A check, check. And look at that, we're dropping that hammer on that 1969 final. We're dropping that hammer on that 1969 final, holding the key for, I don't know, pretty damn long now. And maybe a little warm back there. Give her a little more echo. 012, 012. Detroit, a break for radio check. A bumpity bump 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 bump. They call me 577 Jersey. And we're getting a little squeal because we're right on top of that radio. Bump bump. Alright, we'll be back with the talkback. That's killer echo, man. I wish they still made them boards. Got the green LED all done. Bump bump. Talk back and green meter light in. Talk back off. Channel 9 switch up. Talk back on. And you wanted kind of a loud talk back, but I wanted to explain something to you about talk back. Audio. Audio. Hear how it's louder at first? Audio, and then it gets quieter. That's because the AMC circuit is kicking in and keeping it from overmodulating and splattering all over the place. So, audio, you're still going to be able to hear it loud, but you hear it pinch. So, that's a good thing. And these talkback circuits, they're not the best. That's not what your on-air audio is going to sound like. I'll show you right now. Hear how it sounds a little raspy around the edges? Okay, turn that off. 012, 012. See, there's your on-air audio. It's a lot smoother. On-air audio is a lot smoother. That's because the talkback circuit is upstream of all the filters and whatnot. Okay? The talkback circuit comes straight off of the audio amp, and there's no resistance at all. It's just wide open. So we have to put in a certain amount of resistance, and we can get the maximum amount of volume without squealing by changing the resistance. So that's what I did for you. Bump, bump. And with this TRBX2 Echo, there's a little red dot on the inner knob there. That right at about 7 o'clock, okay? The inner knob right at about 7 o'clock, and the outer knob between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. That's going to give you the perfect amount of everyday talking echo. And if you go any more than that, you're going to start pissing off the drivers. That's when it gets fun, because you can play with your knobs. Bump, bump. Oh yeah, not sure if you guys noticed, but a couple clips ago, the bottom segment of this channel selector actually died. It burned out. I checked all the solder joints. Everything was good. So it was a bum part. So I had to replace this channel selector also. But now all the segments work properly. You're good to go. All right, we were getting about, what, 20 bird peak out of this radio? You're not going to get much more out of them than that, unless you do all kinds of crazy stuff with stinger boards and add MOSFETs. But what I wanted to show you was this bird meter up here is the real deal. I'm going to show you what this thing's doing on a hobby meter. That's what most people run. So you're probably going to see about 30 watts on a hobby meter and an 8 to a 10 watt dead key. So let me show you that right now. Unplug the dummy load. Plug in the hobby meter. You guys might not be able to see it though. Okay, right there we're on the 50 watt scale. So it's the second scale up from the bottom. And see right there is about a 9-10 watt dead key. Audio 1. And that's over 30 watts peak. If you have a hobby meter, I mean, this is a great meter right here, the Workman HP201S. I used it for many years, and I even tried calibrating it to the bird meter over there, but it's impossible. It just will not calibrate properly. You can calibrate the dead key with the bird, but then it swings more. And then if you calibrate the swing with the bird, then the dead key is less. So, okay guys, just wanted to point that out. You're definitely going to see more wattage on your hobby meters. A bump bump. You may even see 50. Man, what a beautiful radio. Every radio that I build, I want to keep. All right, guys, let's get set up for on-the-air radio check. 577 Jersey. A boomp, a boomp. I'm going to be selling this radio here also. This Galaxy 2517. It's in pristine condition, has the handles on it. It'll be shipped USPS with insurance. Peaked and tuned, gone through, full frequency alignment, works awesome. If anybody wants to buy that, just shoot me an email and we can work out the price, the cost, and the details. I'm trying to get around 300 for it, but maybe slight wiggle room there. And the shipping's not going to be cheap. You know, it's probably going to be like 40 bucks to ship. So I just wanted to throw that out there also. Bump, bump. This radio turned out really good. It's got a super low noise floor to it, and the signal comes booming in. So look at that. You got less than a pound of noise there. Hey, there's some sideband. Panty snatcher. How about that panty snatcher?
Yeah, come on.
A 577 New Jersey waving. We got you on the gate.
Hey, what's going on with 577? You sounded good, man. Sounded real good coming out of New Jersey. Yo, Patty Snatcher waving.
That's right, man. Yeah, not too much. Not too much. Too much damn snow. That's all I know.
Yeah, man. I was Mount Pocono for 3 days straight plowing, and then I've been working for the city of Allentown every night with a triaxle, man, for snow removal.
Yeah, I seen you guys out there, man. You're doing a great job. Where are you dumping it? Down by the river?
Yeah, down by the little Lehigh River at the property of the water treatment plant. There's actually a couple different dump spots, but it's all along the little Lehigh there. Yeah, man. And whatever you're talking on sounds real good, man. I don't know what you're talking on right now. You're working on radio, what you're doing, man, but you got nice fidelity in the audio and a little bit of echo. Sounds real good. Hey, Tomcat, man, keep up the good work, big brother.
Yeah, Roger Dodger. Just a little Chinese Cobra 29 LTD classic, right?
Yeah, I heard that. No two ways about it, man. It sounds real good, man. It's old school year in PC 76 with a stock mic.
Bump, bump, man. Hammer down. I'll catch you.
All right, dear 577. Good hearing you, man. Until next time, you'll snatch her in the stone bag out. Hey, this key, ain't you?
Old school. You heard it. Panty snatcher. He said it sounded awesome. 1969 final. 577 Jersey tuned. TRBX2 Echo. 577 Jersey. And we'll catch you all on the next one. Bump, bump.